Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm Rand Twinette. Leave a like if you could. We got a lot of stories today, and let's just start off with our sweaty tooth madman, the one and only Donald Jebediah Trump. He made a deal, or did he? We don't know. But he was in the Oval Office today talking about the deal that he just made with the UK, who is our 11th largest trading partner. So not even in the top 10. But hey, he made a deal. But is anything signed? I don't know. So far the reporting is that it hasn't been signed yet. But he's making deals. He's wheeling. He's dealing. And you guys will be able to have better access to your Rolls Royces and your Bentleys and your Land Cruisers. So, hey, that's really fantastic. You know, just in case you were in the market, you'll be able to get those without a high tariff. Is that how it works? That's very interesting. The whole, making a deal, and that's the first thing he mentions is the really, really expensive cars that the common man can't really have. Because Donald Trump is all about the common man, and you know this. He loves the common man. He loves them so much that 2 days before he got inaugurated, he started his own Trump meme coin. I'm sure that I've spoken about this before. The $Trump meme coin. And it's under the LLC, Fight, 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 LLC. Because, ever since he got nicked on the ear by the bullet, it's a mandate. It's a mandate from God. God told me, he showed me, reached out on high, and he saved me so I could save the country. Okay, well, let's talk about this crypto scheme. So far, we don't know exactly the number yet, but people are estimating it is in the billions. The Trump family has increased their wealth by $2.9 billion in the last few months. So that should tell you something. I mean, meanwhile, one of his kids, I believe it's Donald Trump Jr., is starting this club called the Executive Club or something like that, where it's just a room full of rich guys that just come and hang out. So, and I'm pretty sure it's like a $500,000 membership to get in, plus, expenses and all that shit. So, if you want to make a deal, or you want to get some deregulation, or if you just want to get the president's ear and sit down with him for all of 30 seconds, then maybe if you spend, and this is he's got a dinner coming up where the dinner per plate costs $1.5 million. Now, look, the rumor is that, Donald Trump, they've been floating the idea about him running for a third term. But as of right now, he's not, because it's anti-constitutional. I believe it's the 22nd Amendment says that, there's a 2 terms for the president. And, he's already put out his hats, Trump 2028. But Harry Enton on CNN just did he did his little jumping around on stage, polling numbers. And it's 76% of America does not want Donald Trump to run for a third term. And, right now, it's like, woo, okay, that's good. At least America's, using their brain power, and only 24% of America is batshit crazy or they're too far gone. But just think about that for a minute. After the January 6th back in 2021, most of America was like, this is way too far. But by the time election came around in 2024, most of his followers were like, oh, that was nothing. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all here sipping tea in the middle of the fire. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So Harry Enton jumping around on stage, on CNN, talking about 76% of America does not want Donald Trump to run for a third term. Can you honestly say that that won't change in the next couple of years? I don't know. But I guess it just depends on how far the economy dips. I've spoken before. Many executives have already spoken about the fact that we're going to be having empty shelves, by summer. It's just coming. And even if Donald Trump turned around today and said that, oh, it was a big mistake, we're going to change this all around and we're just going to go back to the way it was, we're still going to have empty shelves. We might be able to turn it around, but who's to say? I mean, Donald Trump has done something that no other president has been able to do for decades. He has united the world on one thing. Everybody hates America. China has just done a deal with the EU. So now they are going to be doing more trading. I've spoken about this before, that China, they get the amount of exports that they do to us, they sell to us, is about 13% of their exports. That means that they sell all over the planet. I mean, they are the world's manufacturing hub. And yes, 13% is a big hit. So if we don't do, we never trade with China again, they're going to take a little bit of a hit, but they're already making deals. I spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, that China, Japan, and South Korea, who are not always on the best friendly speaking terms, they've made a deal. Now China's reached out to the EU and it's a done deal. They have made a new trade agreement. So the entire world has just decided, you know what? We don't really need America. And I got to tell you, folks, when the dollar ceases to be the world currency, which is currently now, but it might not be for very much longer, that is going to be a gigantic hit to our economy. There is no other way around that. People are not buying treasury bonds during this economic crisis because we, America, not us, not me and you, but Donald Trump and the establishment that is in power right now, we have made this decision. So nobody is buying treasury bonds at the moment, which is normally what happens during an economic crisis. Now they're running to gold as the safe space. And that's not going to do us any good whatsoever. But anyway, back to the corruption in the White House. Donald Trump is also on May 22nd, so in a couple of weeks, he is doing a dinner for his top 25 meme coin holders. So that meme coin that he used to scam 2 days before the inauguration, where he made billions of dollars, he is inviting the top 25 to come, have a dinner with him at the White House. And it's going to be wine, it's going to be dining, it's going to be awesome. There was just a report that came out, I believe it was yesterday, that 58 crypto wallets have made over $10 million each on Trump's meme coin. And meanwhile, there are 760,000 other crypto wallets that invested in the meme coin. They're all down. So 58 people made some money, probably all insiders, probably the ones that Donald Trump just told, hey, I'm about to do this thing, buy in now. And then as soon as they announce it, they do a rug pull, everybody loses their money except for these 50, 60 people. Just classic rug pull, just classic corruption. This is not an exaggeration. This administration is proving to be the most corrupt administration we have ever had, and it is by far. I mean, he's making his first term look like a day at the beach, a walk in the park. It is the corruption is unreal. It's absolutely unreal. It's legalized bribery. And, he's also already, Donald Trump has also already talked about government backstops just in case the crypto market crashes, which it will, because it's based on nothing. There's literally nothing backing this. There is no tangible object, a factory or, any kind of land. It's nothing. It is a speculative, money machine. And that's pretty much what Donald Trump is, his whole life. That's all he is. Real estate is just speculation. Stock market is just speculation. This meme coin, it's beyond just speculation, because at least with the market, there is something tangible behind that. There's nothing tangible behind this meme coin. It's just straight, corrupt, late stage capital, late stage neoliberal, just shenanigans and corruptive tomfoolery. I'm making it sound a little bit nicer than what it is. It is absolute, just, if nobody goes to jail for this, I was watching this guy on YouTube. His name is CoffeeZilla, and he said that there are no laws anymore. Just corruption is legal, and nobody's going to jail for any of this stuff. He's right. Nobody is getting in trouble for this. Nobody. It's insane. Oh my God. Oh my God. And we're allowing this to happen. And the richest among us, they're all playing along with it. You saw them. You saw him on Inauguration Day. Donald Trump left all of his followers out in the cold, and he did his inside Inauguration Day thing, surrounded by the world's richest people who all, donated millions of dollars to his campaign. We're just looking at, corruption in its purest form, and it's right in our faces. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Keep rocking.